Okay, let's update your software and presets. I've got a directory right here on my desktop that I made called D-Lev. You can call it anything you want. And in it I dumped files that I got from the support website, the D-Lev support website. And in this directory we have the librarian files themselves, which are these CPP files. You don't need those to run it. You just the sources here in case you want to recompile it or edit the editor itself. Also, I've dumped the latest software load, this spy file here, into this directory, and that was also from the support page. And this all directory, which is all of the presets from the support page. So the files in this directory are from dlib_2021-12-18.zip. That's the main files. The software load is 84f7f31c_2021-12-18.zip. That's the software, the spy file here. And then the presets, the all directories from the presets file, kit_presets_2021-12-04.zip. So you can see that we have two executables here. This is the one you use for Linux. This is the one you use for Windows. So let's execute that. You can see here that the version is 120. That's the latest version of the librarian. It's telling me there's one open port, 0, and I can just hit enter to select it. And it's telling me everything's okay. And here's the editor screen. So we'll do a K to E, which downloads the knobs to the editor. And I hit space after that. You can hit enter too, but I like to use space. So you can see all the knob settings, the current knob settings on the D-Lev right now. And I like to do a K to E just because it shows me that the serial port's alive and the connection is good to the D-Lev. So now we can go to we press F2 and we go to the file listing screen. And here we can see that our spy file is here and our all directory is here. And that's all we really care about. So let's update the software. We can start typing 8, and then if I hit the tab key, it'll autocomplete the most it can for file names and directories. So I hit the tab and it auto-completed it for me. Now I hit space, and then I do a spy pump space, and it'll start pumping up the software. This just takes a little bit. So this is replacing the software in the EEPROM on the D-Lev. There's also a default load in the FPGA. If you ever run into trouble, you can invoke that by holding the lower right encoder down during a power cycle. And so there's no way to really brick the D-Lev, so there's no danger to updating the software or interrupting it or anything like that. There's always a way out. So now we can check it. We can do a ver space, and we see that the number returned here is the same as the spy file name, so we've done the update of the software correctly. So now we can update the presets. So what we're going to do is change directory to this all directory that contains all the preset files. Oh, let me turn off the D-Lev. Alright, so we type _ a tab, and that auto completes the directory name. Then you cd space, and then now we're in the all directory. Now we can clean this up a little bit by pressing the V key and then space, and that just shows us preset files and bank files. And we can see here that we have one bank file in particular that we're very interested in, 1-99.bank. And what that contains is the names of all of these preset files in the order that we want to load them. So let's load these new presets. 1, and then I hit tab, and it automatically completes that. And we want to start at preset slot number 1, and then we do a B to S, so that's bank to slots. And we hit space, and it should start uploading the presets. And what it's doing is it's overwriting all of your presets 1 through 99 here. And so, you know, if you made valuable edits there, you need to back them up before you do this. I back mine up every once in a while just for the heck of it, so I can go back to them. And we're uploading new presets mainly because the global damping is the new feature that will damp all of the filters based on your volume hand position. All right, now let's do the same. I'm going to hit the up arrow to recall the past command and use the arrow key. And now what this will do is upload the same bank of presets starting at -1 and going in a negative direction. Now I'll hit enter to put the cursor at the end of the line and execute the command. So the first one, the first B2S overwrote slots 1 through 99, and now we're overwriting slots -1 through -99. So if you start on a negative number, it'll go in a negative direction. If you start on a positive number, it'll go in a positive direction. And you don't have to start on 1, you can start anywhere. So you can make, separate bank files. They're just text files that you can edit. You could have one for strings or whatever, and you'd say, I want the string file to, my string bank to start at like 10. So then you'd start it at 10 rather than 1 or -1. Alright, so we've uploaded all of the bank, all of the presets. We've upgraded all of the presets. So now we can go to the F3 screen and do a -99 to 99 slot to list space. What this does is it reads all of the presets in all of the slots on the D-Lev, and it matches the contents up with the preset files that are sitting in the directory. So we can see here that now I'll hit F3 again just to pull up the cursor, and then I'm using the arrow keys to just kind of look around, and everything looks fine. You can see wine here is the last one, and wine here is the first one, so that makes sense. And it doesn't know what slot 0 is, and that's because I've edited slot 0, so it has no preset file that matches it in the directory, so it gives you that question mark. And right now you could upload something like, well, maybe we want cello or something, cello 8 there. And if we do, we could say cello 8 is it slot 0, and then P preset to slot. Okay, and then if we do the slot to list again, I've recalled it using the up arrow key. And we'll press F3 again so we get the cursor, or the highlight rather. And you can see here that we have cello 8 in slot 0. So you can do this on the D-Lev too. You can load a certain thing and then turn the store encoder to 0 and press the encoder twice, and it'll put whatever you want in slot 0 because it's editable on the D-Lev. So that's that. we've updated the software and we've updated the presets, and you should be good to go. You can use the editor to do live editing too, and this is the way, on this screen, this is the way I normally do my preset design, because I can see all of the screens all at once, and I can change any parameter just sitting right here. So that's a real handy thing to have. It's really good to back up your presets once in a while if you edit them at all. And it's good to keep up with the latest software, because sometimes there are changes that kind of ripple back into the presets themselves. So that's why we had to update the presets this time, because there were changes to how what the values mean and things like that. All right, thanks.